Hi all, thank you for joining me. On this telecon we have the head of global IT, the global lead of the analytics group and the operations lead and the applicable team members from our site. You all know each other well and also know each other from the email invite. Some of you have a great understanding of AI and machine learning as you are already aware of its potential for our company, so I will not dwell too much on the basics. I will take a few minutes of your time and provide a brief overview of the strategy. I can share full details with you after the call and further follow-up meetings as required. I will begin with a very high-level overview of AI. It is essentially the machine's ability to recognize patterns, sounds, images, and words, and to learn and reason over data. AI is obviously not new. It has been worked on for decades and is becoming more mainstream as per the bullet points on the slide. We also need to remember that AI is only as good as the data they learn from and the quality of the algorithms used. I conducted a PPCO analysis. I will not go into a lot of detail as you can do so at your own time, but AI can unlock trap value for our business along with the other pluses above. It could really improve our processes as indicated in the potentials. Yes, there are concerns, but I think we can overcome them if we start small, as you will see over the next few slides. We are already a very structured and compliant industry, and I think that would be one of our strengths. The team includes those of you on the call with other members on our site that have transferable skills that will help us achieve our goals as identified on this slide and on the next. One aspect of our first AI project and all AI projects might be different to how we run other projects, and that is the need for legal and ethical input. This may be important for our operators that may be identified on our vision systems and our algorithms and how we manage this data. We really should consider putting together a global AI code of ethics document, and we also may need input on that. Even though we have identified a strong team, we need to consider hiring personnel with machine learning skills and capabilities. This person could be hired for a certain period of time on our site or hired full time and maybe assist with global sites with projects. We can drill down on this in further detail when a project plan is actually drafted. You will have seen from the agenda today that we initially had an option A to use cameras for personnel environmental monitoring and an option B on vision systems and equipment. I've chosen option A as the best one to start with. We have identified the assumptions that our project success is based on and the risks to the project if these are incorrect. Our biggest risks are around qualification and validation activities, which we have experience in doing already in a compliant manner. As mentioned, option A is easier to go with. Assessing our cameras are capable is important. Training is also key, but we will start with pilot. Going through the pilot scale experiments will determine the scope of data collection and the quality of decision making by the application based on the input data. The correct quality and quantity of labeled data must be required from personnel to make the project viable. This is just an overview of the concept showing how we could do this, including personnel training, data capture, and training the application. And you will already have this information with the agenda today. As mentioned earlier, we will start with a pilot. We need to assess the camera's capabilities. We plan to start small. We will also assess if we can qualify and validate the approach that can be used. Let's also audit as we go and ensure all departments are comfortable at the end of the pilot. Before I summarize, I have put together a roadmap. This slide is just a summary of the roadmap. I will include that in the minutes after this meeting. We will need to be innovative, and this project and this pilot is really a great start. We would like to complete this by the end of the year and follow our standard project management approach as we do so. I think that this project will cut down on review time, but also get us off the mark using AI in a safe bubble. Thank you all for your time, and I look forward to hearing more from you on this exciting prospect. I will share the full strategy after this meeting and we'll organise a follow-up meeting next week to discuss the next steps. And thank you very much for your time.